Bonjour tout le monde. Good morning,
Bonjour.
everyone.
Hello,
Salut Divya. How are you doing?
Bonjour.
I'm good. How are you?
Hello Mohit. How are
Hello,
you guys
how are you?
doing?
I'm doing
We
well.
are good.
Okay. How was your
How are
day?
you doing?
I'm having breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, it's your breakfast time.
As always.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have a very cool and relaxed session. Not like the previous three. I was a little tense, right?
Yeah. No need to get tense.
All right. So I offer you two things. We can start with the transfer in the
Yeah.
first part. And the second part, we can work together a little bit by putting down a few bullet points for your presentation, Divya, for tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
And then if you have any questions, we'll be done. So it's 10:30. Let's try and do like 30 minutes max, okay? But relax.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for those who watch us, it's going to be a little bit boring. We'll walk through the bullet points for Divya's presentation tomorrow. And tomorrow will be our grand finale with Divya
Yeah.
having the floor for herself.
Yes. Yes. We'll have a
So-
presentation.
Mohit, if you want to participate in her presentation, feel free as well tomorrow. But I won't be speaking tomorrow, okay? I will just be a spectator.
Sure. Sure. No
Sure.
issues about it. We already have some points, so it won't be so long. It's fine. Because you have already given, so I'll work on it. No issues. with it.
Yeah, everything is in the previous video. It's a
Yeah.
little,
Yeah. We already have. I saw
yeah,
that.
it's a little tensy in these videos.
No
but
issues.
it should be pretty straightforward. So, first question, let's do the transfer. Have you guys figured out how to have the BNS name associated with the account be, this, the BNS being the name of your
Don't know
account?
why it wasn't coming. I will see once again. Mohit, can you share your screen and check? Like if it is possible
Sure, I'll share
now,
my
because
screen.
not sure. Again,
Can
the
you see?
same. Don't know. Yeah, but account one is coming, not Divya.bns.
So the way to solve this is probably to ask for help. And I give you a Discord link.
Yeah, but it was too late for us again.
Yeah.
So cannot do that Discord one. But I searched on Google. I couldn't find much. So
No,
don't
no.
know how.
Don't search on Google. Search on go on the Discord channel, Stacks.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
the link I
have.
gave you. Let me give it to you again.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I have it. I tried yesterday also. I have
So
that. No
you
issues.
join that channel and you just write down. Maybe there's a, on the side there are lots of hashtags.
Okay.
Let me do this right now. So that maybe can you join right now the Discord channel so that it's done,
Yeah. I will.
Divya?
One second. Yes,
Or
yes.
or
one second.
Mohit, can you do that?
He's not on
Sure.
Discord.
I'm
Are you
on.
on it?
Please share. Yes, please share the link.
Okay,
I'll
I'll share the.
Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Done. Yeah, I'll do that. Done. I have sent on your WhatsApp.
Sure.
Let me see. All right. In the meantime, yeah, so Mohit, join the Discord channel, and simply once you do that, go somewhere you think is appropriate. I think they probably have a hashtag support where you can ask about the problem. And they're very
Okay.
busy because because it's the network is developing at
I
the
think
speed of light.
The link is for the read only purpose.
Is for what?
Read
To read only.
There's probably a way for you to comply. So I think they want you to have a two authentication method for you to be able to write down.
All right. All right.
Okay, so actually I got a the name is registered. It is just a display issue of the wallet. Okay, so Fridger is helping us. Thank you, Fridger, if you hear us. I see a message from here, 10:15 a.m. Okay, 20 minutes ago or something, 25. So it's okay. So let me just share maybe my screen with everyone. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Zoom meeting, share screen 1. So thanks to Fridger, we have a confirmation that the name was registered.
All right.
Divya.btc.
I've also joined our Discord channel, which you have told. But yeah.
And this is your current address, is that correct? SP35. Can you share your screen now and show that this is the correct address?
Sure. Let me share it.
So thanks to Fridger, who's
Thank you.
who's a super coder, super powerful coder.
Actually, you know what? I tried yesterday also. It was Discord channel. It was you do not have permission to send messages in this channel. So that's why I was not able to join. And today again they are saying the same.
Try allowing the two methods of authentication with Discord.
I did. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it happened to me, and when I did it, it solved the problem. I was able. There's probably a channel. Maybe not all of them can you write at the beginning. Maybe you need to write in the general channel, or you need to present yourself somewhere. So try harder. Okay, try harder. Either that or the other. And we have confirmation thanks to this amazing super coder Fridger, who's one of the prominent figures in the Stacks community. He's also the administrator of the Fridger pool for stacking, the biggest stacking pool in the community. He's also the inventor of catamaran swaps, the ability to swap assets, Bitcoins, against assets 100% on-chain, nothing off-chain. So thank you so much, Fridger. And let's go back to your screen and make sure that it's SP35 blah 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 at the end VDZ is indeed Divya.btc.
Yes, let me share it. It is.
Go to oh, we see here SP35BVDZ at the end.
I've already copied it. You can see it in the notepad.
Yep.
It's just the same,
Exactly. So I'm going to. So let me now do the transfer.
Yeah.
Right.
Where's the Zoom? Okay. Zoom. Okay, I'm transferring. I'm sharing my screen to show you.
Okay.
I will transfer. Okay. So this is your address right here. Okay.
Right.
It's linked to divya.btc. So I just copied that. Then we have the wallet. I already sent you 4 stacks, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't remember how much was the total, but I'm going to leave 1 or 2 stacks on this wallet so I can have like just in case I need
Sure. For the backup.
fees to pay for fees for transactions, but it will exceed the amount that you were supposed to have, which I think is hold on, let me check Excel. It will be more or less the same by 1 or 2 stacks more, I think. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Where's okay? It's here. So I'm just going to be sending. Let me check. So the total was 687. Okay, or 88 maybe. I already sent you 4. So I just want to keep one stacks. Okay, so I'm going to send you 685 plus the 4 you've received. It's 689. Okay.
Okay.
And this is your address. Okay, it's SP35. Is that correct, Mo? Can you confirm?
Yes, SP35 4R EE S3
S3 DB
right.
RS.
Can you read on my
SJ.
screen and confirm that this is correct?
Yeah, we are reading.
Yes, it is correct.
It is the same.
Divya as well. I believe it is the same.
Yeah.
Here I see
Yes.
SP35 RE.
Mohit, you are the witness. Even if it is wrong or something, no, we'll catch you.
TVRXGDA2D S3HH2 W.
Even I can send you here on chat.
X
If you want.
0. I copy pasted, so it's fine. H45. Yeah, send me on chat just to double check. Okay. Because once it's done, it's done. So
yeah,
we don't want to screw
then he
that
has
part.
to pay for it. Then he has to pay for it, and the whole world is listening. He cannot refuse.
So right now,
we'll catch him.
Can you tell me how much is the price of one stack right now?
Don't know.
It's 158. If it you have to count it in INR.
INR. I will see.
Okay, let me just share my Excel file. We're gonna do a very simple verification. Okay.
It's I think $2 point something.
So this is the one you sent me. Okay.
Right.
Okay. This is the one that Fridger is telling that it's Divya. You guys registered. Okay.
Right.
Now we're gonna say
on it.
Right. We're gonna tell this simple if this equals that, then give me 1. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That's correct.
It's
okay.
Yes.
Now let's do it here. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's correct. It's still correct. Okay, so
yes,
that's it. I'm going to press the button, guys. You guys are fine with that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So there's a very small fee here, 0.072. So 7 cents of a stacks. All right. And that's it. Now, I hope it's going to work because, okay, pending. All right, so I will be left with 1 stack.
Okay.
And
it's done.
You will, so the goal was to have 687 stacks. So
Yes.
maybe you, so again, so thank you to Spartan, .btc,
Thank you, Spartan.
Luis Nakamoto, Explorer,
Thank you, Luis.
Axopoa, Fridger is the last one before myself, giving you guys so raising these funds for Divya. And all right, so I just want to show you the NFTs, and then we'll move on to the so here. So you see, all these saviors have donated and received one of these NFTs, and I'm the one who actually I'm donating, and I'm not buying it to myself. I'm keeping it. This is my address, Rafa.
Yeah.
So it's not sold because it's mine, but I gave you 208 stacks or whatever the amount was. Okay.
Yes.
And last but not least, if we go, what's the price in rupees of one stacks? I just want to do like the little calculation.
Mohit will tell. Mohit, how much
I
is
think
the
it's 158.83.
Can you share your screen and show us, Mohit?
Sure.
Tell us how much in rupees would equivalent, more or less, if it's $2 or how many rupees?
Sure.
Or you want me to do it? Let me help you. How much is 1 rupee in dollar, right? Is that correct?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So
Just write stacks to INR.
what?
Stacks to INR.
I don't think it exists here. You see, I don't think it exists. But we can do
No,
ourselves the calculation.
Can
Okay.
you,
Yeah,
can you please write stacks to INR?
I don't, if you want to, but
Oh, okay.
Yes, I found it. Stacks to INR rate today is 148.97. It has decreased by
INR,
-3
my bad.
from 154 since yesterday.
Is that it?
Yeah.
No.
See, I'll share.
Okay, guys. Divya, trust me. Let's do something very simple, okay?
No, I am sharing.
$1 is 1 stacks is $2. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And then $1 is INR. 1 INR is 0. Let's say 1. Okay, it's 75.46. 1 US is 75.46 INR. Is that correct?
Okay, yeah, right.
Okay, 75.46. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 USD is 2 times this. Yes.
Yes.
So that is correct. 1 INR is more or less 150. Okay.
Yes.
I mean 1 stacks. So 689, let's say, or 687, I think it was. Is simply this multiplied by that. But it varies, right? It varies all the time. Oops.
Yeah.
Format cell. Number tech. Let's put it this way. It's around 100,000 INR.
Yes.
Okay. You agree, Mo?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
He'll confirm.
Can you hear us, Mo?
Yeah, he's sharing his screen, I think. And he's
Yes.
working.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see.
Go ahead.
I was on mute. You had sent us this 685 and this one you can see 10,800. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we can see.
It's
All right.
varies like.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
correct.
all right. We have received. Yeah, we have received.
All right.
As you can see.
So
Got it.
time is of the essence, guys. It's already 10:53.
Yes.
Let's take 15 minutes to to start working on the presentation for tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
do. We'll do. All right. So I'll start.
So let me. So you won't be doing the presentation today. What we will be doing is a little workshop together.
Yeah.
And we'll start together the presentation. So
yeah,
you know, I'll guide you through the points, and you and it's kind of like interactive. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start with all the points first, like
Exactly.
what all bullets we already have, and then we are gonna, discuss it. So the first point is Bitcoin.
Yes.
Okay. So what is it? What all we have discussed, and to make people more interactive, like what is basically and how we can use it. Done with the first one. All the things will include in that. The second most important thing is, which people are not so much aware, is smart contracts. Okay. So we'll do that. The third is, what is tax?
Yes.
And then what is a BNS?
Okay.
And the most interactive, I feel, which everybody can really relate to, is why Facebook and why all the WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook was interlinked and why they were down.
Exactly.
Right? So the most interactive thing which people can really relate to, even though they haven't any kind of knowledge, whatever I live stream was about. So they can also relate that why actually, because everybody knows that it was down. Nobody knows the reality why it was. Okay. So the next thing is like, what is basically NFT collection? And Mohit Sengar's favorite topic for Gary V. We'll include the examples. We are gonna include all the things which these days is hot in Gary V's video, or what is basically he talking about.
Okay.
Okay, and for auction, I have one major example related to movies or daily life example also, which I think again is pretty relatable to common people these days, that they all have mostly seen in movies, but it is happening in daily lives also, in overseas and abroad. So auction is good option. And the last but not the least is our stacking. So we are gonna include that also.
Okay. Exactly. Well done, Divya. What is stacking?
Yeah.
If you have time, you can include what are Miami coins. Okay.
All right.
Because that's also very, very interesting.
Yeah, we'll have a look.
But we cannot cover everything. Okay, this is going to be. So let me help you through what I would think you guys should go through when you talk about these points. So
digital currency, what are being used in daily lives, definition and examples.
Right,
and on
digital currency. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe an important thing that you want to touch on, and it's again, these are subjects that it's very difficult to summarize. So it's just an idea of what it is. It's not a summary, but the fact that it's a decentralized network, and every node or computer, let's say, to make it simple, agrees on the state of a common ledger, of a distributed ledger. Okay, so for example, here everybody, like all the computers that are in the Stacks blockchain and in the Bitcoin blockchain, will agree that Rafa.btc is now minus, I don't remember, 686 stacks, and Divya.btc is plus 686 stacks. Okay, and that is a public information because all these computers agree on that. Okay. One thing you want to touch on is security and also maybe censorship. Okay, meaning
peer-to-peer technology.
Right, security. If one computer or node is down, the system continues to live,
Right.
right? To be live, right?
The
Continues
importance,
to be
basic-
live, sorry,
importance basically.
because all the other nodes have the same information, okay, which is this distributed ledger. Okay, so if I it's kind of like an organism that's alive that has lots of computers that make it
Yeah.
alive. So if you take one computer, it doesn't matter, it's still alive because all the others, and they're distributed on the planet. So even if there's a, I don't know, nuclear bomb somewhere, God forbid, but like to put it simple, okay, there's no more, we're not in the Cold War. It's completely stupid what I said, but
No, it's fine.
but in
Yeah.
terms of censorship, you know, if a government, for example, decides that they don't want this system to be alive, they have means to put some of these computers down, the computers that are in the country of the government. For example, in China, they have decided not to allow mining, and the system has been able to survive and also to recover completely, because all the computers that were over there, they went somewhere else in other countries where it's legal and the system is still alive. Okay, so censorship, it is censorship resistant. Okay, and actually an example of that is, if we are on YouTube, we depend on a central, let's say, governance, like this company YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, by the way. Thank you so much, because we are their guests here. But if they decide to put us down, they can, if we infringe on their and sometimes for good reasons, and it's not always for bad reasons. You know, if we are infringing on, you know, certain illegal activities, it is normal that as this is their own business, they decide to put us down. Well, in the system of a potential YouTube that would be built on top of Bitcoin, that would not be possible. So if you had something illegal, you would have to protect yourself for not seeing that thing, because that thing could potentially, so it's a tool, you know, it changes the way things are done, but what we can say is it's censorship resistant. Okay. So it's a digital currency. Why? Because everything is measured in Bitcoin. Okay. All the value is measured in Bitcoin, and I forgot, there's only 21 million Bitcoin, and then no more. Okay, so
is it?
It's limited in supply. So it's not like, for example, a currency, a government currency, for example, in US dollars right now, the government is, you know, putting more of this supply of US dollars for good reasons. They have their own reasons. They say, I don't want to opinate on that, but that's not the case of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is limited in supply. Okay, that's what you can say. Supply is unknown. Okay, and depends on the government.
There'll be a dinosaur in future. They'll be endangered if it vanishes. Yeah, it's the possibility.
Exactly, the dinosaur, they had a you know,
history. They have a history.
They were extinct because they had this huge meteorite that came and destroyed part of the world, and they were not distributed evenly on the planet, so they could not survive. All right, smart contracts. You guys have an idea of what we should touch on?
Yeah, I'll do that because I already did in my second or third video, so no worries on it. I'll do research and I'll add others.
So it's a computer program, basically.
Yeah.
But it is stored on the blockchain.
Yes.
So anybody can trigger or use it?
Yes.
Why anybody? Because the blockchain is censorship resistant. So,
Yes.
you know, anyways, and yeah. So what is stacks in maybe one sentence? Divya? It's smart contracts.
Yeah.
Stacks brings smart contracts to Bitcoin.
Yes.
Integrated blockchain with Bitcoin.
Exactement. Oui. Smart contracts to Bitcoin. Okay, bring smart contract and fully fledged. You can add fully fledged. These are real smart contracts. They're online, and since they're online and they can be triggered, there's a network of computer. Okay, a network of computer that if you trigger one smart contract, you ask this computer, okay, to run the program, the smart contract, and it has a little fee associated with it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was paying 7 cents of stacks to do the transfer to you, because I need to pay the machine in order to run this program that transfers the money from you to me. Okay.
Yeah,
okay?
you are right. Yeah, even yesterday when I used WazirX, so they took some amount of fees which was extra for the transaction fees, etc. When I have to buy some sort of Bitcoin or some of the amount for the Dogecoin, etc. So yeah, it is very interlinked.
Right, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what is a BNS? I would say don't go too long, but you can say
Okay.
it is a DNS.
Yes.
But without a central point of control, central party, right? Meaning it's decentralized.
Yes.
So what is a DNS? It's a domain naming system. So an example of this is you bought divya.btc, okay? And it's not relying on one central computer, to put it simple, and it has the same property. If this computer goes down, there's a network that allows you to stay online. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you do the number 5.
I'll do that. So basically, we have already had a look that why it went down and how and where it was associated with WhatsApp and Instagram also. So I'll explain with a real life example that we all thought that it was down or our phone crashed or some sites were not working, but actual reason was pretty different, which I need to research a bit, but I'll add it and it will
Exactly.
be interactive for sure.
So let me give you a little bit of help. Facebook was down.
It was due to some IP address,
Voilà.
Yeah.
But the main idea is this, not because of Facebook, but because Facebook is relying on a centralized naming system called DNS.
Right.
Okay? Because it's centralized, more or less that's the reason. Okay? Had it not been dependent on DNS, it would have resolved really quickly and stayed online. Okay? So then an example of NFT collection, Gary V. What is an NFT? Maybe you can answer this.
It's basically non-fungible tokens, which is all.
So hold on, Mohit. What is a fungible token then? What is a fungible token?
Which can we have just like a tangible thing and intangible things,
Yes, exactly. It's like this idea 1 = 1. if I give you $1, you don't care
Right.
which one. Okay. If I give you $1, you don't care that it's dollar number 75 rather than dollar number 7,084. It doesn't matter. It's the same.
Yes.
Non-fungible, it matters. It's unique. Okay.
Yes. Right.
Okay. Non-fungible. I cannot give you NFT 1.
Non-interchangeable changeable
Exactly.
units of
Doesn't
data,
equal
right?
to NFT 2 or NFT not interchangeable. That's good.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What's the goal of Gary? You can do that. What is an auction if you want? Make it
Yeah.
simple
Yes.
if you want. Just what's
Basically,
Gary's
the goal
goal?
of the Gary
Hmm.
just short and simple. The goal of the Gary Vee is to make people aware of it and to know people how he predict everything, and he's the correct all the thing about if he predict for future about more than 10 years that this will gonna happen, right? He also predict about Uber, NFTs, and Twitter. He was the only first person who started in YouTube videos.
All right. So maybe it's difficult to answer for Gary. You know, what is his goal?
So
Maybe it's
basically it's the simply it's about the happiness, empathy, and audacity.
say again.
If you it's all about the empathy, happiness,
Empathy.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and
Oh yeah,
audacity.
Gary V's message. Yeah. Gary's
Yes.
message is he's absolutely he
He
fosters
wants to
empathy.
everyone, every entrepreneur to do a business with empathy, not the
Right.
sympathy.
Right. But what is Gary V's goal with his NFT is a little different. Maybe don't answer this question. Simply, you know, show an illustration of his his collection. Say that Gary is a
Right.
very savvy investor. You know, he's been in a VC. You know, he's been investing in lots of startups and he's been very successful. And he was very early in the NFT space. Okay. Auction at Christie,
He
you
just
can.
want to be made. He just want to be made them some millionaires.
I hear you mumbled. Say again.
He just want people to be millionaire. He
Okay.
just wanted to help them to achieve to achieve what he did.
He's a nice guy.
All right. I wouldn't talk about the auction. It's too much. Okay.
Yeah.
What is stacking? I think we didn't have much time about this subject. But basically, do you know?
Basically what Google said. Like, okay, basically stacking is
Is it
one
locking
second.
the stacks or something BTS?
Voila. You lock your stack. You make the decision to you lock your stacks for a predetermined period of time, and you receive a dividend in Bitcoin. So this dividend changes, but so see, for example, here, if I go to stacking.club, okay, stackers earned an average of 9.8% APY. It goes really fast. And let's see if it comes back. Okay. Through this protocol called proof of transfer. Okay. Last cycle. A cycle is more or less 16 days. So this is a cycle, for example. So maybe you can take a picture of this and show this. in your slides.
Okay.
And so time goes by. Here, this is a representation of time. It begins. We are here. And there's this protocol called proof of transfer that is kind of linking the network of stacks with the network of Bitcoin. So pay attention. This protocol is going to, there are miners on the one end that spend Bitcoin for a chance to win a reward in stacks. That's on the one hand. So they spend these Bitcoins, okay? And on the other hand, there are stack owners who lock their stacks and they receive the proceeds from the miners that are spending these Bitcoins. Okay, very, very simple. Very simple, but for you to remember, in terms of the user experience, if you have 680 stacks, okay, you can lock them for 1 year and you will receive, let's say, 10% or 9%. It's changing, okay? So if you have 680 stacks or 87 here, after 1 year, let's say they pay you 10%, but it varies, okay? You will receive 68 stacks after the 1 year, okay?
In additional, right?
In what?
In addition.
In additional.
Yes, you just won't be able to access your funds. They will be locked for 1 year and then released. But you can lock them for less than 1 year. The minimum time you can lock them for is 2 weeks or one cycle, okay? Which is, I think, 2,100 Bitcoin blocks. I'm not sure, but I think that's the, so, and it's paid every 2 weeks. So every one cycle is around 60 days or 2 weeks. So pro rata, okay, let's say there are, I don't know, 24 cycles in a year. Okay, so you'll have 68 divided by 24. You'll have 3 stacks sent to you every 2 weeks if you lock them for a year, or for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, that's what you have. Okay.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So for example, 1 cycle, okay, I lock for 1 cycle. Lock for 1 cycle, okay. 687 stacks, okay. Now, in 2 weeks, they release. First of all, you cannot, okay, you cannot access, you cannot unlock, right?
Right.
687 stacks for 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, it's released, right? 686 stacks back to you.
Right.
Plus 3 stacks.
Right.
Okay. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Right. Right.
You don't have to do that, but you can. And last but not least, Miami coins. But so Miami coins, we'll do it next after your presentation if we have time. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll do that
Okay.
after your
Done.
presentation. That's
Okay.
enough. It's a lot to digest.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
Right.
do that. Done.
All right. So
Can you email me these things? Email me, please.
okay.
Our Word file, like
problem.
you used to do for French.
I'll put it in WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Do that. I'll see.
Where's your? Can you just show your screen one last time to see if it's received or if it's still pending?
Mohit.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
He's saying, can you just share your screen to see that if the amount has been received, the stacks have been received, or is it in pending state?
Okay. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen.
We've yeah.
We've
We've-
covered a lot.
Ah,
Yeah. Yes, here it is. 686.
Wow.
bravo! So thank you to all the saviors, to the Stacks community. The fundraising is transferred now to Divya. She bought her divya.btc domain. Although there's probably a display issue with the wallet that can be fixed.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll
And to-
see.
We'll see.
Yeah, and tomorrow, Divya, I'm looking forward for your presentation. Mohit, feel free to participate in Divya's presentation if you want to make it interactive, the both of you. Make a few slides with these points, and I'll be a spectator.
Sure,
Done.
I'll be there. I will be there.
Can you just click on activity right there? Just I want to show the difference.
Right.
All right,
Yes.
so we see that it's not pending anymore. Okay, so you've
Yeah.
received it. C'est
Right.
tout pour aujourd'hui. Gardez
Oui.
votre flamme intacte.
Merci beaucoup. You complete your breakfast first. All the time it is delayed.
And if I could give you,
Yeah.
my opinion, it's not a financial advice, Divya, but I'm very bullish on stacks, so I wouldn't rush it, but maybe
Right,
you
right.
want to, I wouldn't cash. I mean, do what's best for you. I'm not there to give you. I'm just giving you my opinion, and it's not financial advice.
Give me. I am
Yeah,
here to listen.
It's just my opinion, but
As you can see,
if you want to cash
it's
it, go
going
ahead.
upwards. Right.
What?
You can see here it is.
If you want to cash it, go ahead. If you need to cash it, go ahead. Feel free to do that because now is a good price. If you want to do something else with it, ask in the community. Make your own opinion. If you want to cash a part of it, it's really up to you. But my opinion, and it's only personal and it's only mine. It's not.
No, I
I don't
understand.
want to influence
Obviously.
you.
No, it's yeah.
Is-
Tell me.
Is
Yes.
it's potentially Stacks is bringing smart contracts to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is worth a lot, and there's a lot to be developed. NFTs are being developed exponentially this year, and in the upcoming years. And there's a lot going on, a lot more that we didn't cover.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Salut Mohit.
Thank you.
Salut Divya. Tschüss.
Salut. Bye.
Hello.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.